Hello and welcome to Mrs. Bell's Sweet Treats and More. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome to fall in New England. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. You know, it is such a nice fall-y day today. The leaves are on the trees and there's a big storm that came through. And you see the leaves falling with the rain. And although the difficulty in driving was a little much today, just seeing those leaves fall, you know, the beauty of them, all these different colors. I see red, I see orange, I see still some green, I see yellow, I saw dark purple, so many beautiful leaves and so many different hues. It is truly a fall day here, and when I think of fall, those of you who follow me, I think about baking comfort foods. And a few weeks ago, I did an apple crunchish, and I had some of that topping that I had, and I told you I froze it. I try to save stuff. And I'm going to make I had an apple, and now I have some peaches on the shelf. So I'm going to use some peaches. I'm going to follow pretty much the same recipe. I'm going to use my pumpkin spice, which is not pumpkin. It's the cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, all that good stuff. And I'm going to put this together. I'm going to do it quickly. And also, I'm going to make some of them, because I'm just using the smaller packets. I'm using cinnamon rolls already made. They were on sale. We don't eat these a lot, because if I bought them, we would eat them a lot. But they were on sale, so I got a couple of them. They were like $2 for these. So I'm going to make the mini ones using my muffin tin. I'm gonna make a few of those. And then I'm gonna make just one in my smaller pan. So you can join on with me, and I'm going to open up my cans and get started. Again, I'm using my pumpkin spice and I'm using vanilla. Of course, click on the link. Welcome to everyone. Just going into a spiel. Welcome to Mrs. Bell's Sweet Treats and More. I enjoy cooking. I am, of course, Belinda Bell, and I am really ready to get started. So I am going to begin with opening up my can of peaches, and I'm going to put my ingredients together, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've opened up my peaches. Now, generally, I buy the peaches that are light. These were on sale, and they were the only ones on the shelf. Was a couple cans of in heavy syrup. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to modify my sugar because of that, and it's a lot of liquid. So I have just a 29-ounce can of, and then I'm going to add my butter. And as I have spoken with you in the past, when I put together my ingredients, I just want to tell you, highball, I put these ingredients together that are enjoyable to me and to many people that I know. However, I want to also include, again, any amount of sugar, any amount of butter. You have a wonderful palate. We have a tongue that can tell us when it's something that we like or don't like, or it's something that's a little different. So taste those foods that you can taste. Now, you don't taste raw meat, you don't taste raw egg, but when you're putting together the cinnamon and the butter, or when you're baking, you can kind of taste and see, is that enough, or is that what I want? Because when I cook and I have a recipe that someone shared with me, I don't tend to put everything the way that they say, because sometimes I know from the experience, I don't particularly like that flavor, so I know it tastes pretty good in there, so maybe I'll leave it out, or I'll just put a smidgen, just a little bit. So I put my butter in here. I'm going to put my vanilla. And I'm going to go ahead and put my pumpkin spice, and I'm just going to do a couple, 3 nice. I'm probably going to come back and revisit that, and I'll give you the exact amounts. That was about 2 teaspoonfuls. And then I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar. Brown sugar has that background flavor with that molasses that can help, but I'm only going to use a little less than a quarter because I already have sugar heavy syrup. And again, I'm going to come back and revisit after I taste it. So I'm going to put this on the stove for just a few minutes. I'm going to get the butter melted, and I want those peaches to start picking up some of this flavor. Once it warms, I'm going to add some more of my pumpkin spice, and we'll be back. Well, I'm back, and I opened up my container, and it comes with 5. And I also have the icing. We're going to use that at the end. This is a really shorter version. Hands are clean. I'm going to press these down. I'm going to start with and I got them room temperature, and I'm going to roll them out a little bit. They're not going to be altogether perfect, and I want to make sure that that topping stays on there because we want these to be cinnamon roll without adding anything else with it. So I'm going to roll these out. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. I'm not getting them flat, and I'm going to try to keep all the goodness with it. The cinnamon topping that you see on those, I want to keep that in there. So I'm going to press these into a pan. I'm not getting them flat because they're going to rise, and I don't want thick. But I like having crust. So. And I have those cinnamon goodnesses that are on top of those, and I'm just going to sprinkle them over this. I'm going to keep pushing so they can connect. I hope your day is going well. These are exciting times. We got the different holidays coming up. Some people are kind of getting nervous because they don't have, they haven't started shopping for Christmas. Can you believe it? Can you just believe it? So, that's that in there. I'm gonna put that aside. And then I've got the other set, which I'm going to roll out. These I'm going to roll out, and I've buttered and floured just 6 of these. I'm going to put water in these so they can bake in the oven. But I want to get these ready so that when the peaches are warm, and it's on very low heat, very low heat, to get it going. I don't want it doing a lot of boiling. These I'm not feeling so much. My brother would tease me with that because I'd be trying not to let anything happen. So I'm going to take these out. And of course I have more frosting. But you see how the cinnamon buttery top? Yeah. So I'm going to lay these out. And I'm going to get these a little bit flatter. And I'll be back. I'm gonna put a little flour on here, just a minute. So I roll these out and then I cut them in strips with a pizza cutter. And I'm just gonna pat them around the side of this tin. And then in the bottom, the curved pieces in the bottom. And I try to take the curvier pieces and just stick them on the bottom. I want to show you. So I'm just putting them in there like cups, and then I'll be back. So I roll these out and then I cut them in strips with a pizza cutter. And I'm just going to pat them around the side of this tin. And then in the bottom, the curved pieces in the bottom. And I try to take the curvier pieces and just stick them on the bottom. I want to show you. So I'm just putting them in there like cups, and then I'll be back. So here is my peaches, and they're a little bit wet. So remember what we made last time or time before? I'm just going to take some of this. It is the brown sugar, butter, and flour mixture. And I'm going to put that in here and stir it around. And what it's going to do is to help thicken it up with all the flavorings that we already have. And I'm going to take a moment and taste it. That's good, but it's really needing some more of this. So I've added about two teaspoons. So I'm just going to add probably another, so for a total of a tablespoonful. Well, I am back. Here are our mini cobblers. And here's a larger one. I took one out already and already ate on it. Here it is here with the crunch top. Now, I also saved some juice. I don't even think you need that. And the muffins came, the cinnamon rolls came with its own frosting, but you can drizzle that on top if you like. But this is just so good by itself. And with that crunch topping, this is delicious. Together we can do this. Click on the link for the recipe. Enjoy the rest of your week and hope to see you soon. You have a good one.